Hello, children. Today, in under the topic respiration, we are going to see few activities which are given in your book. And children, the first activity is activity number 6.4, and in this activity, it is said to take some freshly prepared lime water in test tube. Children, lime water is dilute solution of calcium hydroxide and whose chemical formula is CaOH whole twice. So take some freshly prepared lime water in a test tube and blow air through this lime water. You will have to observe the time uh, taken by this lime water to turn milky, isn't it? And then children, the next setup you will have to make, and in this you will use a syringe or pichkari to pass air through some fresh lime water taken in another test tube, isn't it? As you can see given in this figure, the first one is the B, which we have discussed, and now we are doing A, setup A, in which you can see in a test tube some lime water is taken, and with the help of a pichkari, air is uh, passing through into it, into that solution, isn't it, in the test tube. And then children, uh, note down time taken this time by the lime water to turn milky, and then compare these two, and this will tell you that tell you about the amount of carbon dioxide in the air uh, that we breathe out. So this will tell you actually, at the end you will get you will come to the conclusion that exhaled air contains more carbon dioxide. It means the first setup, which is shown by setup B here, uh, will take less time as compared to the setup A, and that is why it can be said that exhaled air contains more carbon dioxide. Then children, another activity is given, that is 6.5, in which it is said to take some fruit juice or sugar solution and to add some yeast to this and then take this mixture in a test tube fitted with a 1 hold cork. And then children, they fit the cork with a bent glass tube and dip the free end of the glass tube into a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Now, what change is observed in the lime water and how long does it take for this change to occur? Children, lime water will turn milky. What does this tell us about the products of fermentation? Lime water turns milky. It means carbon dioxide is present over there. So we can say that the product of fermentation is alcohol as well as carbon dioxide. So children, this was all about the two activities given under this topic, respiration. And one more, as we have already discussed, is about the breathing rate, which can be compared in between fish and us and the human being. So for this, you can observe fish in an aquarium, and you will see that they open and close their mouth, and gill slits, or the operculum, which covers the gill slits behind their eyes, uh, also get open and closed, isn't it? So along with opening and closing mouths, the gill slits also get open and closed. And are the timings of the opening and closing of the mouth and the gill slits coordinated in some manner? The question is being asked. So children, when you will observe, you will see that they open and close alternatively. And then you are said to count number of times the fish opens and closes its mouth in a minute and compare it to the number of times you breathe in and out in a minute. Children, we all know that for human being, average breathing rate is almost 16 to 18 times per minute. So you can compare it with the number of opening and closing mouth by the fish, and then you will get the breathing rate of fish, and ultimately will come to the conclusion that fish breathe at higher rate than us. And the reason, as we have already discussed, it is for to fulfill the demand for respiration, because availability of oxygen is much less in dissolved form in water. So this was regarding all the activities which are given under this chapter. So till next video, goodbye.